and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen Marie and today is a Friday sews video. So it is actually Friday today too, I'm not cheating. And I was trying to film it outside because the day started with pouring rain and very cold, and now it's glorious. And I really wanted to film outside, but then the moment I hit record, then the wind picked up and the traffic picked up and everything. So I had to move you guys inside with me. But that also means that you can probably hear the dishwasher going in the background. So I'm sorry about that, but you know, I'm hoping that it won't be too distracting. So I've been working today and I've been running a few errands and working a bit in the house and everything. So I'm also looking a bit disheveled, but I thought, hey ho, let's just do this and, you know, trying to not be too concerned about looks, etc. So yeah. So anyway, I have a lot of things to talk to you about actually, but I'm not going to go into too much detail, especially on the makes and everything, because June is almost over. I can't believe it. And I'm a bit sad about that actually, because June is my absolute favorite month of the year. But you know, I'm hoping for a good July too. So, but that means that the June makes video is coming quite soon. So I'm not going to waffle on too much about the makes now, because I'm going to show them to you in much more detail coming soon. But I thought I could start with a couple of things that I've made this week. I haven't had a great deal of energy to sew this past couple of weeks, but I have made a couple of things now. So the first thing that I'm going to show you, I'm actually wearing them. And this is a very, very old ready-to-wear top that I think I've had for like 15 years or something like that. But I am wearing a pair of me-made shorts, and it is the thiught Esther shorts. Now, before I show them to you, I am actually going to have a little caveat here, because I made mine in linen, and I've worn these shorts now 2 days in a row, which means that they have grown quite a lot and they're also wrinkly. So, but you know, that's sort of the nature of linen, isn't it? But I absolutely love this pair of shorts. I think they are so easy to make up. It was done in like no time at all. And I have made them in very high quality linen, so that also helps. It's stone washed linen from my local fabric store. But it has grown and it's wrinkly. So I can just stand up now and show them to you really quickly, and then before my makes video, I'll actually, you know, I'll wash them before I put them on, so you can actually see them the way they are when they're freshly laundered. But so these are them. I didn't have an invisible zipper in my sash that was suitable, so I just put it in a regular zipper, and there's a sort of a little tab and a little button there. I'll stand in my sofa so you can see what they actually look like. They're very high-waisted. So now that they've grown, they're sort of sinking down on my hips a little bit, but that's fine. They're very like wide in the leg. And I think I made a size 16, which is, 14 maybe. Yeah, I can't remember. I'll put that into the makes videos so you know. So because of the wide leg, it takes a little more fabric than, you know, a regular pair of shorts, but these are so comfortable. So I'm definitely making more. Okay, so the other thing that I've made this week is actually something that I finished only this morning, and I will be entering this into the So Fruity challenge, and it suddenly occurred to me that I might not show it to you, but you know, that's an Instagram challenge and this is YouTube, so I'm hoping that that's still okay. But was it the last video? I made. Maybe that or the one before. I think it was the last one. I showed you a few new fabrics that I've got from Rainbow Fabrics. And one of them was a navy with lemons on it that I always intended to sew up for the So Fruity challenge. And this is kind of, out of the comfort zone in a way for me. I don't tend to wear things with like fruit on them, like novelty prints. But I thought this was so summery and so nice that I really wanted to make this up. And one of the lovely commenters on the last video suggested the French dress, which is exactly what I did. I already had that pattern. I bought that pattern in a sale quite a long time ago, but I hadn't printed it out and I've never made it up. So this was my excuse to do it. And here she is, my new French dress. And I think it looks really cute. And I put in a little label that says, I'd rather be reading. I mean, I love to read, and especially in the summer, so I thought that was fitting. And I'll just hold it up. I didn't have enough buttons to have the same ones here and like on the sleeve. That also sort of fitted the everything. So I used these little green buttons on the shoulders and then these kind of shell buttons on the front. Ideally, I think I would have preferred to have a few like yellow buttons, but I think these work quite well too. And I sewed the ties into the front dart, so you can choose whether to have them in the front dart, the side seam, or the back darts. But I thought I wanted to be able to sort of cinch it in a little bit, and I'm very glad that I did. And it has these sort of dippy hem. Don't know if you can actually see that. Yeah, I'll put in a little picture here too, so you can kind of see what it looks like on. But yeah, I've only tried it on like once, very briefly, to have the opportunity to take a couple of pictures. But so far, I really, really like it, and I want to make more, which is always a good sign when you've just finished making something, isn't it? So yeah, thank you so much to the person who suggested the French dress. I think this is going to be a lovely summer dress. Let's do birthday presents. So for some of you know that I had a birthday earlier in June, in mid-June, but I didn't have a huge celebration this year because I returned from Riga on the Friday night before my actual birthday. So I didn't have a big birthday party or anything. Anyway, people bought me gifts anyway, even though I didn't have a big party. So from my younger sister, I got this book, which probably many of you have already seen or heard of. This is Patrick Grant, who is one of the judges on the Sewing Bee, and he's a Savile Row tailor and everything. And he released this book earlier this year, and it's called Less, Stop Buying So Much Rubbish, How Having Fewer Better Things Can Make Us Happier, which is something that I'm really keen on. So I'm so looking forward to reading this book. She also gave me a pattern, and the pattern she gave me was the Fiber Mood Nora, which is an older pattern now, but I keep looking at it and keep wanting it. So I put it on my wish list and I got it. I'm going to put up like images from the websites, etc., because I haven't printed them out yet. So yeah. And from my elder sister, I got 3 patterns. And the patterns that I got were the Deer and Doe Eucalyptus jumpsuit as number 1. And I really want to make that up, but I have to have a think about what fabric to choose. I think that's going to be easier to fit to me because I'm pear-shaped, and jumpsuits is more difficult without doing massive grading, etc. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I also wished for 2 folkwear patterns. And she gave me those 2 in addition to the deer and doe eucalyptus. And I've never tried any folkwear patterns, but I do think that they have several that are really, really lovely. And one of them is, and I can't remember the name, sorry, so I'll link everything below, obviously, but I'll just talk about them and show a picture. So the first one is sort of a blouse jacket kind of thing that I think is Nepali, I think. So it's sort of a crossover jacket that has like a tie on this side. So it's sort of an asymmetric jacket. And on the pattern, they've sort of made it up in like velvet and things like that. That's not going to work for me, but I really wanted to explore this and maybe make it in a gorgeous like heavyweight linen or cotton linen or something like that. The second pattern that I asked for and that she gave me was an Austrian dandel pattern. And a dandel isn't really something that I wear or have any of in my wardrobe before. But I think that it's going to be quite useful, that I can actually use the top part and attach it to, well, for instance, a pair of trousers or shorts, or sort of use them to make like a faux jumpsuit kind of thing. Yeah, I've seen Rachel Maxey, who is a quite famous like YouTuber. She used to have like a lot of sewing content. Now it's more of a mixed bag, but she's very funny and very entertaining to watch. So I'd highly recommend that anyway. She has actually used this pattern several times, and yeah, she looks so cute in hers. So I really wanted that, and I'm so glad that I got that. So yeah. 4 new patterns in total. My elder brother also gave me a gift certificate for Fabric, which is a Norwegian company, and they do a lot of different things. They put on a festival every year. I was there last year. I'll link the video somewhere up here. And they do some patterns. So they're very into upcycling and dead stock and that kind of thing. So yeah, really, really happy that I got a gift certificate for that. Okay, hello again. It's editing me. So the thing is, when I was editing my video, I accidentally deleted permanently the last bit of my video. So, you know, newbie mistake. And yeah, I decided to go for a little walk. I'm struggling a bit with one of my knees at the moment, so I'm trying to sort of, yeah, keep moving a little bit. Hope the wind isn't too bad. But I just wanted to let you know what I'm planning on sewing for the next week. And the thing is, next week, or not next week, but in a week and a half, I'm going on vacation with my family. And we usually go to Denmark, or we have for many, many years now. But this year we're doing something a bit different, and we are going to Germany. And we're meeting some friends from the US and everything, so it's kind of a special thing this year. And I want to go back this week. I want to go back to my earlier videos with plans for the summer and have a good look through the patterns that I suggested to myself, and to see if there's something there that I really want to bring with me. Sorry, the wind, guys.
to me to Germany. And the thing is, my summer wardrobe is quite limited. You know, something to do with the climate. But I really want to be comfortable when I'm on vacation. I want to be comfortable, but I also want to have something with me that makes me feel a little bit put together, maybe for, like, you know, going out for dinner, stuff like that. So I'm having a look through my wardrobe, obviously, having a think about what I want to bring, and having a look through the videos that I made earlier this spring with plans, and see whether there's something there that I really want to bring with me for my vacation. So that's probably going to be most of the things that are happening next week. My daughters have also requested a couple of things for themselves, so I don't know whether I'll be able to sew those up in time, but I might have a swing at it. So yeah, that's really it for me. If you have any suggestions for patterns that you think I would like, that would be useful on a vacation that involves an amusement park, lots of walking, some driving, you know, feel free to leave me a comment below, because I'm very interested in hearing all about your favorite summer patterns. So before you go crazy with all the wind noises and everything, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a lovely weekend, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.